Good afternoon, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. A boys under 14 match is staring us right in the face. We've got the Tsunami coming all the way from Alaska going up against the Colorado Rush Pikes Peak. And it's the Tsunami in yellow and blue, Pikes Peak in white. And this is for this bracket, a consolation match. So they're playing for the third place finish here. And it's Alaska Tsunami bringing it across midfield. Very interesting. George Langevin Productions and myself, we actually did the Pikes Peaks game last night as they faced another team in this bracket, the Santos Laguna squad, who I don't believe has lost yet. And ironically, we did the Santos Laguna game against the Chicago Wind earlier today, and that's, from most accounts here, that will be the final. The championship match is what everyone's expecting sometime tomorrow. But these guys here for this consolation match getting on one of the better fields. Obviously nice turf here at the Keller Zaher complex. Ball moves towards the back line. Defense getting back there for Alaska, number 24. And we saw this earlier today. There's a field down below, just on the other side of this field. And so when the ball goes down there, it takes quite some time to bring it back into play. I believe that was number 14, not 24, Eric Mora, over there on the far side, who got a foot on that ball and knocked it out. Ball in the circle, Pikes Peak now. Garvin 9, looking to Garvin 5 there. Travers Garvin, number 9. Dylan Garvin, number 5. Set of twins there on that Pikes Peak squad. Now across midfield, it's a foot race, number 22, Joshua Coleman. Coleman chasing down Chris Taylor for Pikes Peak. And it rolls over to the keeper, Kevin Collison, who rolls it out. Just underway, the first 35-minute half here of this 70-minute match. No score. In the circle again. Coleman here on the near side. Wants his teammates to run upfield. He's got number 19 here on the near side. Matthew White. White coming over to help out. Garvin. Dylan Garvin steals it. Upfield pass to Travers. Travers trying to get around the defender, number 45, Patrick Mullet. And both players will run out of room here on the near side. It goes out, last touch by Pikes Peak. Coming across now, number 18 in the middle of all the action there, Mitchell Ogden. And we'll get you the rosters for each of these teams here in just a minute. I'll let the action settle in. Near handball there, number 10 for Tsunami, Daniel Burton. Might have gotten away with something. Dylan Garvin coming back to the ball, but Matt White, number 19, dribbles it across midfield. There's Taku Ishizuki. Now below midfield, Dylan Garvin. And Garvin comes up lame on that kick, and he's on the ground here, so they're going to have to get some stop in the action right now. Heading to the ball, number 12 now for Pikes Peak, Nicholas Obermeyer, and there's the whistle, and we do have the injured Dylan Garvin here on the near side. Very slow getting up. And let's see if he can't continue. He's back on a knee. They're going to need to substitute here. Number 14 back to Collison, and he's going to have to clear it over here to the near side. Daniel Frankamont. So finally, the whistle. Dylan Garvin's been down here for about a minute, and they'll finally stop play. And he's going to have to come out, I believe. He's walking over towards the middle of the field and jogging over to the far side. So they're going to substitute. So the referee starts play before they even make the substitution on the other side of the field. And that's something we noticed with this official in the first game. He would blow the whistle on start play before the substitutions were on and off the field. Not really something you should do. Ball on the left half of the field. Dylan Garvin just now making it over to the far side. And the ball out off of Collison. And so the Tsunami will have the ball on the far side. Number 14, Eric Mora. So the ball out across the back line. And that's a goal kick for the Rush. Rush trying to dribble the ball up from their half of the field, just below midfield now. McGinley, Daniel McGinley, number 8, passing over to the far side to Chris Taylor. Taylor on the run now. Defenders getting over there, number 3, Brian Maley for Tsunami. Nice takeaway, number 14, we've called his name, Eric Mora. And out and belongs to Tsunami. And for Tsunami, the roster, number 3, Brian Maley. Number 4 is, one second before we miss some action there on the far side, it goes out again. Dare Heatham. Number 7 is Bradley Crickshanks. The keeper is Trent Sanders, number 9. Number 10 is Daniel Burton. Number 11 is Brandon Boyer. Number 14, Eric Mora. Number 15 is Bradley Fussner. Number 16 is Tor Watsold. Number 18, Mitchell Ogden. Number 19, Matt White. Number 22, Joshua Coleman. Number 45 is Patrick Mullet. Number 47 is Keaton Rassick. And number 99 is Mackenzie Harris. So there's a roster for your Tsunami squad. Tsunami now pushing it into the backfield, but again, Collison is there. Nobody up front for Tsunami. Collison with a high kick across midfield. Travers Garvin started out, but number 23 comes across Gabriel Arias to get to the ball. Travers with a cross and an offside here against Pikes Peak. And for that Colorado Rush Pikes Peak squad, as we see Trent Sanders setting up for the kick. The keeper, Kevin Collison. Number 3 is Alexander Dragton. Number 4, Scott Welker. Number 5, Dylan Garvin. Number 6, Jacob Bierman. Number 8, Daniel McGinley. Number 9, Travers Garvin. Number 12, Nicholas Obermeyer. Now here comes Tsunami down the near side. Matt White, number 19, now looking inside. And his cross is going to roll out across the back line. So goal kick for Pikes Peak. Number 12, Nicholas Obermeyer. Number 14, Daniel Frankamont. Number 20 is Poston Smith. Number 22, Ben Vasky. Number 23, Gabriel Arias. Number 25 is Taku Ishizuki. Number 28, Jordan Zand. And number 35, Chris Taylor. Ball sent upfield, number 16, Tor Watsold. And again, Collison hauls it in. So just about 11 minutes into this first half. No score. Now here come Pikes Peak racing down that far side, but the defense gets back. Number 3, Brian Maley. And number 14 there, Eric Mora. Kick comes out. It was in front of the net. Now rolls here to the near side. That shot towards the net is over the fence, nearly over the fence, but is across the back line. So goal kick for Tsunami, and that was number 14, Daniel Francamont. Tsunami trying to get through the defense. Pikes Peak now with their short passing game, bringing it across. There's Bierman. Jacob Bierman, number 6 for Pikes Peak. Travers Garvin wants to make his move. It comes back out. Last touch by White there. And the ball belongs to Tsunami. So the 2007 Coaches Classic here in Las Vegas. Several different facilities here using Betty Wilson. Kellogg Zaire here. Two facilities only about a mile and a half from each other. Jacob Bierman. He wanted to move inside, but from behind. Now White comes by and knocks the ball out here on the near side. So Bierman wasn't expecting that. And Pikes Peak will set up their play. Alexander dragged in here, number 3 on the near side. Over to Arias. Arias looks into the middle. Comes out here to Obermeyer. Obermeyer to Bierman in his header. He was looking for Taku Ishizuki there in the middle, but the keeper, Trent Sanders, was able to thwart that attempt. So ball out on the far side. Tsunami. And into the match now, number 99, Mackenzie Harris. Ball taken away from Joshua Coleman. That was number 12, Nicholas Obermeyer, in the middle. And that penalty, the whistle going against the Colorado Rush. And so Tsunami ball in their last third here, almost into the middle third of the field. And number 3, Brian Maley. Maley down across midfield. Can they cross it here on the near side? Number 22, Joshua Coleman, and Nick Collison, or Kevin Collison, with the diving stop. So Tsunami coming in deep right there. They had a great opportunity, and Collison makes a stop. So ball comes bouncing up again to midfield. Gabriel Arias now wants to make a move, but he's got some defenders to get around. Number 45 doing a really good job. Patrick Mullet right there. Great job by number 45 there for Tsunami. Joshua Coleman towards the corner. Collison comes out and sends the ball out here on the near side quickly. They want to get the ball in as the net was open. Coleman again over to the far side. He had number 16 streak into the net, Tor Watsold. And Tor can't run it down in time. And so the goal kick for the Colorado Rush. Great President's Day weekend here. The 3-day weekend here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sunday, February the 19th. And we actually have the NBA All-Star game in town today, this weekend. Collison's got a look shot towards the net. Is going to be deflected out across the back line. Tsunami will get the corner kick now. And coming here to the near side in the corner, that's number 11, Brandon Boyer. And actually taking that corner was Josh Coleman, number 22. And let's see a whistle. That's going to go against Pikes Peak. So a huge break right now for the Tsunami squad. Patrick Mullet there, 45, and number 3, Brian Maley. And Maley is going to take the kick. Referee moves the defense back. Here he comes. Where is he going to go? High into the air to Collison. Can't get it. Off the header. The Great Flake and into the back of the net. Collison couldn't get there, and it's 1-0 in favor of Tsunami. All starting with Brian Maley. And it finds its way into the back of the net. So the mistake right there by Pikes Peak in front. Ball in the circle. Bierman battling number 10, Daniel Burton. So Brian Maley with that kick, and it actually goes off the head of a Pikes Peak player into the net. So 1-0. And again, they want to try and penetrate, but nobody up front there. You had Coleman, but that ball just too fast. Remember, this is artificial turf, so the ball is going to move quick. Maley again, and now once you get a game and you get the flow and it settles down, you start to see the players and where they're going to be. And obviously, number 3, Brian Maley there. He's around the ball. Pikes Peak's getting through the defense. Can Arias get a shot? The defense gets back. And a nice job by Tsunami to recover right there. Gabriel Arias just kind of waltzed right through their wall of defense, or the defenders there. But he was pushed out. Trent Sanders probably very thankful that his defenders recovered there. And before we put the ball into play, Tsunami would like substitutions. And number 18 for Tsunami, Mitchell Ogden, thought he was coming off, and he's sent back on. Now it goes out, and so now it's Tsunami ball, and so now they can make the substitution. And into the match, number 7, Bradley Crickshanks, and number 47, Keaton Rassick. So a pair of fresh legs, 2 pair actually. Onto the field now for Tsunami. They have that 1-0 lead over Pikes Peak, and their handball right there, number 45, Patrick Mullet. Bierman with the shot upfield. Welker, number 4, battling for the ball. Welker gets away. Can he get a shot with the left leg? It's going to be just wide. He had Poston Smith here, number 20, on the near side. So Welker saw Poston Smith racing to the net. He tried the cross, led him just a little bit too long. And now a goal kick here for Trent Sanders and Tsunami. A late substitution here. Arias comes out, and so does Daniel McGinley. And number 12 back into the match, Nicholas Obermeyer. Tsunami trying to dribble their way out, and they do. Number 14 upfield, Eric Mora. They got a couple of yellow jerseys up there, but Collison is going to haul that one in. And again, just as we see Brian Maley, number 22, Josh Coleman, always around the ball, especially around the net. The rush, number 3, Dragton. Obermeyer into the middle of the field, cleared up by Bradley Crickshanks, number 7. Coleman with a little touch right here. Now back from Mackenzie Harris. Back to Coleman. Can he get a shot? He might try it here with the left leg. There's a push, and it's going to get right past Kevin Collison. So Joshua Coleman, number 22, with help from his teammate. Here on the near side with the score. And it's a 2-0 lead for Tsunami over Pikes Peak. And Tsunami again looking to exploit the defense into the backfield, but they're able to clear it back here, and it's going to go out. That was number 14 for Pikes Peak, Daniel Frankmont, who had initially sent the ball over and across midfield. So that penalty against Tsunami. They can afford a few of those now and then, but they don't want to get too sloppy. They're up 2-0. We're here in the first half. If they continue to keep this kind of pressure on Pikes Peak, it's going to be very difficult for the team out of Colorado to get back into this match, much less tie the game. Right now, they're just hoping to keep them scoreless the rest of the way and perhaps put one into the net and cut that lead in half before halftime. Travers Garvin goes into his backfield to Chris Taylor. Ben Vasky, number 22, brings it across midfield. The Tsunami defense now trying to get back into position. Number 16, Tor Watsold, and number 3, Brian Maley there. So Alex Dragton puts the ball in a play for the white team. And again, that ball is going to roll down the side. Takes a while to get it. Luckily, it looked like a parent down there helped out. Maley near the corner, it goes out. So on the side, it belongs to Pikes Peak. Dragton again puts it into play. You see Travers there in the middle of the field trying to do something. Obermeyer as well. Obermeyer takes a shot towards the net, but right into the hands of Trent Sanders as he scoops it up. Ball on the ground. Upfield here, Coleman, number 22. Nice move on 2 defenders right there. Gets by Poston Smith and number 14, Daniel Frankmont. Bradley Crickshanks, number 7. He finds Coleman. He's got a lot of room to operate. There's his cross in front of the net, but right there in that passing lane, the defender for Pikes Peak clearing it out here to the middle third of the field. Now they're spreading the field, Tsunami. Brian Maley. Again, the center this time, though, taken by Obermeyer. And he'll push it up towards midfield where Gabriel Arias, number 23, wants to go to work. Nowhere to go for him. So back into the backfield he goes. Throw comes in from the near side, and an illegal throw-in. Referee didn't like it, so substitutions for Tsunami on the near side. They've got the ball. They'll start their operation from the far side. And number 4, Dare Heatham. Number 15, Bradley Fussner. And number 19, Matthew White. Back into the game. So again, goes out on the far side, and it goes over to Pikes Peak. They trail 2-0 here. Penalty there, a little push into the back, goes against Tsunami. And quickly, Pikes Peak wants to get things going. That's Obermeyer there right at midfield. Travers Garvin right in the middle, number 9. And he's going to touch it. Oh, header right over his head. Over to Bierman. Bierman can't get around a couple of defenders, number 99. Mackenzie Harris comes away with it, and that shot right back to the net and on a bounce. Trent Sanders hauls it in. Poston Smith, number 20. He's got Bierman here on the near side. Bierman going one-on-one, sizing up the defense. His pass here to the corner is going to be taken away by Bradley Cruikshanks. Cruikshanks needed some help. He had number 11 there as well, Brandon Boyer. Travers Garvin into the middle. Arias with the touch. Now here comes Bierman, and before he can get his leg on the ball, it's cleared out here to the near side. Number 4, Heedham, with the play, clearing it out from in front of the net. And it's white ball, Poston Smith here, number 20. Over to Jacob Bierman. Ball gets away in the middle of the field, but Obermeyer was there. And you see the defense for Tsunami spreading things up. Cruikshanks here, number 7. He's got some room here on the near side. Nice job saving it from going out. Gets away from a couple of defenders. Number 14, though, Daniel Frankamont with the steal here on the near side. Gets away from Travers Garvin. And now it's Pikes Peak who wants to run. Can Wilker get a shot to the net? And he does with the left leg. Number 4, Scott Wilker, with the shot on goal that finds its mark in the back of the net. And it's now 2-1 Tsunami over Pikes Peak. Scott Wilker, in the game we did yesterday, was extremely busy. He actually was injured in the first half, and when he came back in the second, was around the action. All right, so Tsunami start things going. They're in their own backfield. Heedham there, number 4 in the middle. Goes over to Boyer, number 11. Boyer up to midfield. And here's Cruikshanks, number 7. Gets away from Frankamont. Now into the middle, number 15, Bradley Fussner. Fussner just a little bit too fast right there. It rolls into the hands of the keeper. Gabriel Arias here. Can't get around. Heedham, nice defensive play. He stood his ground and didn't let him around. Bierman, number 6. Stops, changes directions, gets around Eric Mora. Arias there to help out. Arias up against Boyer, and that's going to go off Boyer, and we'll have a corner kick. Should be a corner here on the near side, and it looks like Gabriel Arias, number 23, will retrieve the ball and take that corner. Well, he'll retrieve it, and actually Travers Garvin will take the corner kick. And an opportunity here for the Colorado Rush squad to tie the match. Centered nicely. It's off the hands of Sanders. Still alive. Arias pushed over to the far side. Defense needs to converge on the ball. Heedham is there. It goes out across the back line, and it's a corner, this time from the far side. So Trent Sanders, off that first corner kick, was able to clear it out a bit, but not far enough. Now here comes the corner from the far side. It's in the middle. They can't get a shot. Weren't in position. Garvin, oh, it's going to be off the top bar and then off the back of the keeper. Trent Sanders, what a tough break right there for the Tsunami squad. It actually hit the crossbar, came back down, then off of Sanders into the net. And so this match, you didn't think it was going to be easy. Both of these teams, they played each other earlier today, 1-0 in favor of Pikes Peak. You knew this game wasn't going to be easy, though. I thought we'd see some scores, and now we've seen 4 goals in the first half, 2 apiece. And number 22, Joshua Coleman, into the match. Trent Sanders, the keeper, gets rid of that ball before Poston Smith can get to him. So it was a 2-0 lead for Tsunami, but now 2 unanswered goals by Pikes Peak, and we're tied here before half. Under 5 minutes to go in the match, and probably even less than that, or in the first half, that is. First 35 minutes of this match. Travers Garvin, number 9, over to Bookman, or Bierman. Bierman back to Garvin, and now the upfield pass. It's a foot race, and number 4, dare hit him there. Hit him over to Cruikshanks. Cruikshanks trying to get around Poston Smith. Garvin keeps the action here on the right half of the field. Bierman in the middle. Defense has to set number 47 on him, Keaton Rasick. Obermeyer, number 12. There's a whistle, and that goes against the white team. So a break right there for Tsunami, as I think that Pikes Peak was coming in just a little too deep for their liking. This will give them a chance to reset. Maybe bring the ball to the left half of the field and put some pressure on the defense the other way. Just give themselves a breathing room for a few minutes, perhaps until the end of the first half here. Hit him down the middle. Cruikshanks with the left leg. It's across midfield to Coleman. Coleman saw number 99 Mackenzie Harris streaking right by him, but kick was a little bit too soft and allowed the defense to clear it away. Looks like a break right now for Tsunami. From the far side, number 15, Bradley Fussner. Can he get a shot as he angles in? Has to stop and change directions. Pikes Peak can't bring it out of the box. Can they get a shot? Still coming in deep. Number 99, Mackenzie's shot is going to find the back of the net. Off of Kevin Collison. Mackenzie Harris with the score. And that's a huge score right now for Tsunami. They had given up a 2-goal lead. They didn't want to go into halftime tied. They get that lead score right before half, and they're up 3-2. So they've gained the momentum back from Pikes Peak. And number 45 will come in, Patrick Mullet, for number 4. There, Heatham. Ball across midfield. And let's see if Tsunami can keep Pikes Peak off the board the remainder of the half. We've had 5 scores. It's turning into a shootout here. Obermeyer in the middle. Number 12 dribbling, looks upfield. He's got McGinley, but Boyer was there as well. Brandon Boyer. And the ball out, and let's see, it goes across the back line, and you're going to say last touch by White, and so it'll be a goal kick for Tsunami. Header by Poston. Behrman, he cuts away from the pack, now into the middle. Can they get a shot? Poston Smith here from the near side. Oh, it's going to be just wide of the net. And you saw that one coming. It was a nice shot there by Poston Smith. And there's the whistle and the end of the first half. An exciting first half here. The Tsunami and the Colorado Rush Pikes Peak, and it's a Tsunami with a 3-2 lead as we go to half. King and Oz here for George Lansbury Productions. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. King and Oz here for George Lansbury Productions. And we're just about set to start the second half of this boys under 14 match featuring the Tsunami in yellow with the 3-2 lead over Colorado Rush Pikes Peak. And it's a game. It was 2-0 in favor of Tsunami. Pikes Peak came back with 2 goals to tie. And then Mackenzie Harris just punishes the ball right off of Kevin Collison, the keeper for Pikes Peak, to put Tsunami back on top before the half ended. And I want to watch for number 5, Dylan Garvin, who went out injured. And I look over to the other side, and he's got a jacket on now, so we may not see Dylan again. Dylan Travers, his twin brother out there, number 9. As we said, we did the game, Pikes Peak versus Santos Laguna yesterday. So we got to know those kids and interview them, and they're also a good bunch of guys, so we wish number 5 over there, Dylan Garvin, some good speed in his comeback from his injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. So the ball comes in from the far side. Still here on the left half of the field. Remember, they've changed, so Pikes Peak now wants to penetrate from right to left. And a really quick whistle by the referee right there. Penalty against Tsunami. And let's see who's going to take the kick. Looks like number 12, Nicholas Obermeyer. Obermeyer just kind of pooches it right into the middle. He wants somebody to take charge right there. Number 7, Bradley Crickshanks. Now it rolls over into the corner. And coming out with it is Tsunami. Quickly upfield. Can Coleman get there? Number 50, actually that's number 15, Bradley Fussner. All these white headbands confusing me on the Alaskan squad right now. I'll have to ask them about that later. And that ball is still in play. Daniel Frankmont now across midfield. Trent Sanders up towards midfield. And now Bierman across. Bierman with the right leg upfield. There's his teammate, Taku Ishizuki. And now Ishizuki wants to move into the middle. His cross is going to be just long. And he had number 8, Daniel McGinley there. McGinley just about half a step out of position right there. So Tsunami with the break. And they will have the ball now on the goal kick. So Sanders gets to launch the ball up towards midfield. Arias tries to go up and win that one, but it bounces over. But right there, Travis Garvin makes sure that it doesn't make its way across midfield. Arias again. Now here on the near side, number 22, Ben Vasky. Vasky into the middle, and Crickshanks, number 7, is going to get wrapped around. And the penalty against Pikes Peak. Shizuki, number 25. Just to start things here in the second half. Tsunami on the near side, number 19, Matthew White. White goes to the net, and his cross is going to be just a bit off the mark, and Collison will haul it in. Out of the circle across midfield. Chris Taylor, number 35, runs it down on the far side. Now his cross to McGinley, and again a misfire by Daniel McGinley. Cleared out by Tsunami. That's twice now, once from the near side, once from the far side. They set up McGinley in the middle, and they were unable to connect each time. Defense for Tsunami, they're getting back frantically, and they're getting the job done right now. The ball's going to be on the ground. Penalty against Tsunami. And Pikes Peak. Bierman goes right to the net and on a bounce into the hands of Trent Sanders, the keeper. McGinley, number 8, gets behind everybody. Over the top, Sanders tries to recover, and he does. Great job there by number 3, Brian Maley. And I'm not sure how Pikes Peak didn't score on that one right there. But they have the ball again. Taku tries a center. He has Chris Taylor there again. But it's going to come out. Tsunami trying to bring it across midfield. Can they win it here? Near side, now into the middle. Bierman over to Arias. Arias moves inside. Number 18 on him, Mitchell Ogden. Poston Smith tries to run that one down on the far side, but it's out. And it's Tsunami ball. Tsunami quickly down the far sideline. Again, number 15, Fussner. Defense with the stop. Now Tsunami's got to run it down here to the near side. Matt White, number 19, is going to take it away. Gets through one defender. Now it's into the middle. Can they get a shot? Oh, at the last second, Bierman comes over and makes the deflection. Number 10, Daniel Burton. Ball still in the middle, Tsunami. Oh, they just can't get to it right there, taken away. Travers Garvin across midfield. And a whistle, penalty by the referee, or is that? I think calling offsides, not sure how that was. Nevertheless, Tsunami with the ball. Fussner, number 15 again. Can't win that one. It's in the circle. Tsunami trying to push it back to the right half of the field. And another whistle by the referee. So this time it goes against Tsunami. Bierman battling in the middle. Goes up towards Annette Taylor now, number 35. Clear it away. Nice job, number 14. Eric Mora. Number 10, Daniel Burton. Ball taken away by White, but then off their leg. And Tsunami ball on the near side. And now here come Pikes Peak. Arias down the middle. He's running into some trouble. Over to Taylor. Taylor takes a shot towards the net, and it's going to be just wide. You saw the dive there by Trent Sanders. Just wide of the net. So goal kick now for Tsunami. Tsunami tries to clear it away. Pikes Peak, though, steps into the passing lane and nearly stole it and beelined it to the net. And there's that penalty as Matt White hits the ground for Tsunami. They'll have the ball here on the near side, and Brian Maley, number 3, will take the kick. Taku Ishizuki makes a nice move now into the middle, gets away from White, over to Arias. Coming across out of nowhere, Patrick Mullet there, number 45. Arias still with it, goes to his own backfield. And number 14, Daniel Frankmont, will knock that one out on the far side. And now 3 substitutions for Tsunami. Number 22 into the match now, Joshua Coleman. Number 16, Tor Watsold. And number 47, Keaton Rasick. All into the match now for Tsunami. Chris Taylor over on the far side for Colorado Rush. Travers Garvin, number 9 there. Uses the chest, keeps it from going out. Can he get around Crickshanks? Bradley Crickshanks, number 7. No. Nice defensive job by number 7 for Tsunami. Quickly, Tsunami comes across. There's a trip right there. Number 99 hits the ground. Mackenzie Harris, no whistle. They're letting it play. And now right back into the middle of the field. Taku, can he get a shot? He does. Sanders with a deflection, and his teammates there to help him out. Nice job. Number 25, Taku Ishizuki, with that shot on goal, and Trent Sanders was actually leaning one way. The ball went the other. He still was able to make the deflection. And importantly, though, they keep Pikes Peak out of the net. 3-2. They still lead this match. Poston Smith over to the far side. Save from going out. Must be at the last second, maybe an inch to spare there for Tsunami. Obermeyer and McGinley, number 8, trying to get around number 45, Patrick Mullet. Shot towards the net, and right there, Sanders. Sanders angles it here to the near side. A couple of bounces, trying to make its way to midfield. Coming around is Ben Vasky, number 22, got around number 10, Daniel Burton. Arias now in between a couple of yellow jerseys, able to out the pass over to Taku Ishizuki. Taku now going to the net. Here's his cross to Taylor. And that's a Taylor-made setup right there in the middle, and we're tied at 3. Pikes Peak has come back twice now from a 2-0 deficit and a 3-2 deficit. And we're tied here in the second half. So a nice assist right there by number 25, Taku Ishizuki. And As they start play again, the ball will roll into the backfield and into the hands of Sanders, the keeper. And I believe Sanders stepped across the line, and he did. And so a huge break right now for Pikes Peak. And let's see who's going to take the kick. It looks like Obermeyer, perhaps number 12. Taku is there as well. And he's moving them back. Let's see if Pikes Peak attacks, or they just set their offense up. Obermeyer with the touch to Taku. Over to the far side. They were going for McGinley, but the defense will push it out for Tsunami. To the net. Nice job right there in front. Tsunami's defense clearing it here to the side. So could have been a huge, crucial mistake right there for Tsunami, but they'll weather that storm. And they're still tied at 3. Coleman now right down the middle, number 22. Now rolls to the far side. Putting on the afterburners there, number 16. With some speed, Tor Watsold. Now, after the Pikes Peak squad tied the game at 2, Tsunami quickly came back and got a score to put them ahead 3-2. So let's see if they can get a shot on goal here and quickly answer the goal by Colorado. Arias and Taylor. Taylor busting his way through a couple of defenders, gets past Sanders, and that ball will find the back of the net. Taylor taking it himself just past midfield. And he brought Sanders out. There was nothing else Trent could do. And it's now 4-3 in favor of Pikes Peak, their first lead of the game. And number 18 now into the match, Mitchell Ogden for Tsunami. Near side here, Ogden with the touch. Now he comes across midfield. Inside of number 10, Daniel Burton, and he goes right back out here, but a little bit too much. It was a right play because he had Ogden streaking. And here's Pikes Peak. Burton, number 10. Now here comes Arias in front of number 47, Keaton Rassick. Ogden here on the near side. Arias now looks for an outlet. Comes back to number 22, Ben Vasky. And there's Cruikshank there, number 7 in the middle. Trying to get around Travers Garvin. Ball across midfield. Number 45 running it down for Tsunami, Patrick Mullet. And so Tsunami finding themselves trailing for the first time here today, and that whistle penalty goes against Tsunami. And Poston Smith will put the ball into play. 2 scores here in the second half for Pikes Peak. 1 for Tsunami, and it's 4-3 Colorado. Travers into the backfield. Bierman. And Jacob Bierman, number 6, angles it over to the far side, comes back down. And so we're bogged down here in the middle third of the field with each of these teams maybe running out of steam. They've been full bore from the beginning of this match until this very moment. No let up by either side. That's why we have 7 scores in this shootout. Collison comes out of the box to clear that one across midfield and over and out on the far side. And Tsunami here wants a substitution. Number 15, Bradley Fussner, back into the match. This happened in the first half, and we're watching a replay of it now. Same part of the field as well. Poston Smith will put the ball into play from the far side. And we're just about midway through the second half of this match. Arias, can he get a shot? It's deflected away by Tsunami's defense. Taku Ishizuki. Coleman waiting for that ball. Now he's surrounded by white jerseys. Coming by to help out Mitchell Ogden, number 18, and now they want to find Coleman to get out and run over on the far side, but just a bit too hard there, and it'll roll out. Last touch by Yellow, and it should be Colorado ball. Fussner here, number 15, wants to dribble out of the circle. Number 10, Daniel Burton. And let's see where Taylor wants to go. Saves it back. Travers Garvin upfield. Sanders back now forward, and he made the right decision, and he knew that. At first, he started backpedaling and then said, no, I'm going to need to get to that ball. I can get there before everybody else can. And he did. So nice play by the Tsunami keeper, Trent Sanders, right there. Near the corner. And let's see here. We have the whistle. And I think we have a penalty. And whatever it was, it may have been an offsides. Whatever it is, it may have gone out across the back line. Either way, it's Tsunami's ball. And Trent Sanders here from the near side. Let's see if he keeps it here. And he was looking for Bradley Fussner here, number 15. Taku Ishizuki, though, number 25, had the assist on an earlier goal. The first goal here of the second half for Pikes Peak. Ball rolls towards the back line and out. Four-3 lead for Pikes Peak here in the second half. The sun in and out, finally going out behind the mountains behind us. A lot of cloud cover here. Managed to shield us from the sun for the last hour or so. And now that wind will probably pick up. Tomorrow, as I said, they may look for rain during those semis and championships. Poston Smith on the sideline. Nice cross and a collision between Taku and the keeper, Trent Sanders. And Trent Sanders makes the save. A lot of room here on the near side. Coming across number 15, Bradley Fussner. Now across midfield. Number 10, Daniel Burton. Can he make the touch? He does, but over here, Bierman on the near side. Bierman uses a sideline up to midfield. Gets around Fussner. And Mackenzie Harris, number 99 there, the last defense. Will knock it out here on the near side. Dragton, number 3. Haven't seen much of him here in the second half. Across field, now into the middle, Obermeyer. It's a header by Tsunami. Coleman here. Can he get out and run? Goes up against Travers Garvin, trying to get around number 9. And there's the trip. And so the free kick right there, penalty against Pikes Peak. And we've got just about hitting the 53rd, actually the 58th minute of this match. 70-minute match. 4-3 Pikes Peak over Tsunami. Bierman again over to the far side. Nice job. Here they come right now. Fussner on the near side, number 15. He's got a lot of room. There's a shot into the middle. Oh, deflected away by number 22. They're not out of the woods right now. Still a lot of yellow jerseys inside there. Now dribbling it out of the box is McGinley. Daniel McGinley, number 8. Now it's across midfield. Obermeyer. And Sanders will pick it up. Nice job there. Doesn't allow a shot on goal, but boy, over here on the other half, Tsunami had a couple of opportunities. Or I should say potential opportunities. The defenders were still there and were making plays, so it wasn't as though everything was wide open for Tsunami, but they had an opportunity there to tie this one up. So below midfield, they'll have the free kick. Let's see if they can get another look at the net here. Coleman in the middle. Where is he going to go? He pushes it with the left leg, and that's going to roll to the back line. And Collison there. Daniel Burton goes towards him. Collison picks it up. Ball in the circle now. Coleman again. He wants to take control. They can't. He cross this, put it in the center. They move him towards the far side, and that's what they want to do. They want to push him out. They don't want him anywhere near the middle where he can make a play. Tsunami still with it. Fussner here on the near side, number 15. He's got some room to operate towards the back line. And there's a shot right to Collison. Nice job, though, by Tsunami twice in a row now, putting the pressure on the defense. Arias now down the middle. He's got 3 yellow jerseys to beat. Stops, changes directions. He waits for some help. McGinley upfield, and that'll bounce into the hands of Sanders, the keeper. And off the leg of number 15, Bradley Fussner. Still Tsunami ball. And number 19, Matthew White, back into the match. Into the middle, number 18, Ogden. Ogden gets back to the ball, gets some help from Keaton Rassick. Brian Maley into the middle. Now they come here to the near side. White again, number 19. He's got to hurry. There's his cross, but Travers Garvin, that is there. Here's this shot towards the net, and that's going to be wide. Number 47, Keaton Rassick. So that's 3 shots on goal here in the last 2 or 3 minutes for Tsunami. They trail by a goal, so they like the looks they're getting. They're making some opportunities for themselves. Now, unofficially, we have entered the 62nd minute of the match. Bierman upfield. And I'm surprised they haven't put the lights on here at this complex. It is getting dark. Sanders over to the far side, and number 3. It's Alex Dragton there on the far side for Pikes Peak. Penalty against Tsunami. Eric Moore, number 14. That ball rolls to the far side, and Mackenzie Harris will stop it from going out near the corner. Nice job he did to get out of that. And that time off yellow, so white ball on the far side. This may very well be the final match here at this field, and that ball is going to be saved by the keeper, Sanders. Over from the far side, the shot coming by Pikes Peak. Taku Ishizuki changes direction. Now he uses the sideline. Melee pushes him into the corner. It goes out on the near side. It's not a corner kick, it's a throw-in. But that may be one of the reasons why there's no lights on here, is this could be the last game of the day, and by the time the lights were turned on and took effect, they'd have to turn them off again. But I could be mistaken. Ball rolls over to the corner. There is another team warming up there behind the net, so they should put these on if there is another game. Arias in front. There's a cross. Taku's with a shot to the net, and it's going to be wide. So 4-3, the score remains. Two scores here in the half for Pikes Peak. Ball in the circle. Tsunami now, as the time is running down, really has to buckle down defensively. Obviously, they want to push the ball upfield, but they can't. Well, they've got to be smart about it. They don't want to waste opportunity, and they only need a goal to tie. So it's not quite panic time yet. Maybe 3 minutes or so before they press that button. But we should have about 6-7 minutes remaining here in this match, and they trail by a goal. Ishizuki controlling it on the ground now, but it's taken away. Let's see what Tsunami can do with it right here. Coleman wants to run, but he had two white jerseys in front of him and was unable to make a move. Collison picks it up. Nice strong kick across midfield. And Tsunami now is going to have to get back defensively. Nice job there by Mackenzie Harris to get in front of the ball and number 23, Gabriel Arias. And now the lights have come on here at Kellogg's there. There's a whistle, and again, a referee with an illegal throw-in. And that goes against the white squad, and so Tsunami will put the ball into play now, and the lights are coming on here on field number 5. So on the penalty, Tsunami with the ball on the far side with the kick. Let's see which way they want to go. Do they keep it there or come across field? And they're going to go into the middle. Coleman there, number 22. And now Jacob Bierman, number 6, in his own backfield. Tsunami, there's a whistle, and that will be a break for Tsunami. Here on the near side, white. And it's going to go out. Should be yellow ball it is. So they're in perfect position right now to attack. So let's see what they can do. Comes in, number 3, Maley. Maley, nice change of direction. He gets around. There's a shot to the net and right into the chest of Kevin Collison, the keeper, who takes it in on a bounce. There's a push to the back that goes against White, so a break for Tsunami. They're on the right half of the field. Melee into the middle. Oh, just gets right by Coleman. And the keeper, Collison, will pick it up. Under 5 minutes. I got maybe just about 3 minutes remaining here in the match. Tsunami down by a score, 4-3. And they definitely need to get the ball back to the other half of the field. Coming in deep. Nice job. Number 14 there, Eric Mora, to save the day. It goes out across the back line. Corner kick for Pikes Peak, but he did stop their forward progress there. Here comes the corner. Can Tsunami clear it out? They do. And number 18 with a nice header to give himself a running start, Mitchell Ogden. Coleman now in the middle. Here to the near side, Shizuki. Back to Ben Vasky. Now here comes Tsunami across midfield. Travers Garvin saves it right there. Actually, he saved an offsides against Tsunami. Tsunami here on the near side. Nice job by Harris, and he's going to be thrown to the ground, and it's still Tsunami ball. Ball across midfield. It's out right here on the header. There's the whistle and the end of this match. And it was Pikes Peak's Colorado Rush with 2 goals in the second half, and they will win this boys in a 14 match 4-3 over Tsunami. What a great game. Actually, you know what, this is probably the most exciting game that I've done all weekend. Had a lot of scoring, a lot of running. 2 really skilled teams going up against each other. Somebody had to lose. But it was an entertaining game. It was exciting, and they all left it on the field. They're at midfield congratulating each other. So we hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. And until next time, be safe and have a great night, everyone. King's Officer George Langevin Productions signing out. All right, King and Zaz here for George Langevin Productions. They're here with the post-game interviews. The Tsunami squad, the tough match right now, 4-3. It was actually the most exciting game that I did this weekend. And so we're going to meet these guys, and why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Brandon Boyer, number 11, left fullback.
Brad Crookshanks, I'm number 7, left outside.
Brian Maley, number 3, right fullback.
All right, so you're out here, you played. How many games did you get in this weekend? 4?
4.
4. All right, that's, it's all right.
Yeah.
Right. So this was the consolation match right here.
Yep.
All right. There was a lot of tough teams. Actually, it's kind of weird. We filmed, I think, every team in your bracket, and I think it was probably one of the tougher brackets in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how would you compare these teams to some of the teams back home? And what's the main difference?
Well, there's a lot of physical play and stuff. Everybody's a lot tougher down here and stuff.
Yeah. Would you get a lot of grabbing and elbowing
Yeah.
out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys don't usually play that way.
Yeah.
And the referees, they were letting a lot of it go, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any did anything happen to you? Did you get
Yeah.
clobbered?
About like 20 throw-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The referees didn't really like the way people were throwing the ball in either.
No.
You notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
blew the whistle a lot.
Yeah.
More than you used to?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't ref.
Well, no. More than used to hearing the whistles going off. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
he answers yes to everything.
Ask him yes questions.
All right. Well, how many years have you been on this team?
1.5.
1.5 years. And what was the name of the squad you were on before?
Scorpions.
Scorpions. All right, who would win in a match, Scorpions or Tsunami?
Tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been on this team?
I don't know, since I was 10, 11.
Really, so like 4 or 5 years or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And obviously, probably the best team you've ever been on.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys travel a lot?
Yeah, we do a couple trips a year.
A couple trips to this part or within Alaska?
Or like out of state. Like we went to Boise. Then we're gonna go Europe.
Oh, really? You're gonna go play in Europe?
Yeah.
Where at?
Germany, and then we might head to London or Paris.
You the kids out there could probably play some soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be a pretty exciting tournament to go to.
Yeah.
Definitely. You guys aren't taking a boat, are you? You're flying.
Yeah, we're flying.
Yeah, you're flying. All right. Before we let you out of here, give you a big chance to say hi to anybody you want to back home.
Is this live?
I don't know.
Nobody.
Oh,
You got somebody back there. Friends. Nothing.
no.
Just an old house with nobody in it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi to anybody who's watching.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Your big shout out to everybody there.
Yeah.
All right. Your big 15 minutes of fame there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
15 seconds, I think they call it.
I don't have anyone.
Nobody. You have nobody.
Brian's a little.
No.
What do you? I mean, you just live on the streets, or
No, I live in a
you
house.
live in a house all by yourself?
No.
Well, who's in there?
My mom's here.
Why don't you say hello?
She's right there.
Say hello.
Hey, Mom.
There she is. We gotta coax it out of you somehow. All right, guys. Good job. It was a good match. Thanks for coming out here. Give a nice wave to the camera. We'll get 3 more of your buddies out here.
Thanks.
All right, good job. All right, here we go. Continuing on with the post-game interviews. We got 3 more Tsunami players, and who are you?
I'm Keaton. I'm number 47, and I play center mid.
All right.
I'm Mackenzie Harris. I'm 99, and I play right wing.
I'm Mo. I'm number 18, and I play center mid.
All right. All right, guys. So you had 4 games in the tournament. What was your record?
Like, don't ask
2
that.
losses and 2 draws, I think.
Yeah, I think you had 2 draws, didn't you?
Yeah.
What game did we draw?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, we had a
two.
draw.
We lost our first game, drew our second game, lost our third, and drew our fourth.
Yeah, we just tied this game.
You tied this man?
I don't know.
I think
I
so.
don't know. It might have
It
been.
was 4-3.
Oh.
Just in case anybody was keeping score out there.
It was just like a consolation.
It was a constant. It's still a game. I mean, you know, you played, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So you guys are gonna go back home. When do you start up again?
I think like May.
Oh, really? So you got a lot of time off.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you gonna do, like for sports
Still
between
snowing
now and then?
till May, so
Really?
almost.
We still have games in the winter,
Yeah,
but
we have this little indoor
yeah.
turf fields and stuff.
You do.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Well,
these.
what city are you guys from?
Anchorage.
Okay,
Anchorage,
so somebody's lying to me, all right?
Eagle River.
Because we just interviewed the girls' team from Anchorage. We did their game before this, and they said the snow was all melting. And you guys are saying that it's snow.
What happens is there's like a little snow coming down, and then
melts.
it melts, and the Chinook winds or something make it black, and
So you can't play in that.
no. We have to go.
It's
We
still
play
cold.
indoor fields.
Indoor?
It's still gonna be cold out though. It's like you gotta like 3 layers on if you want to play outside.
They're also complaining that the fields aren't that great out
They suck.
there. Do they? Lack of a better word.
It rains sometimes in August, and we go play, and the fields get torn up before the winter.
Yeah.
So-
Probably twist a lot of ankles out
The fields are terrible.
there. Really?
No one likes them.
No grass, they just don't keep them up.
There's like mud everywhere, and then when like the older teams, like the parents play, they rip it up and yeah.
Oh, like the adult leagues and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that? What are they doing? What are they proving? They
Uh,
can still play?
yeah.
Can they really?
That they're not old.
They're trying to
Can
make
they
it to
play?
Europe.
Are they the one last hurrah?
Yes.
Are they some skilled players out there?
The parents?
No.
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 Our coach is like the best one.
Just run circles around him. I'd like to see a keeper, like a 50-year-old guy just diving for the ball.
Yeah, after our games, we sometimes
You see that?
like like some old guys like diving around. Like,
It's kind of
You stand there
scary.
and watch?
It's kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah, you sit there and watch it?
Sometimes, not really. Depends.
gotta go home.
All right, before we get you out of here, just like your predecessors did, you big opportunity to say hello to anyone and everyone you want to.
Well, yeah, this is awesome, and I want to come back again. And hi, Mom.
Hi, family, and all my friends back there, and Kira.
Hi to my grandpa and grandma and my family, and I'd like to come back to Vegas.
Well, you guys ought to come back. We'll do your games again. All right, good job. Have a safe trip back, and we'll see you next year, hopefully.
All right,
Nice
thanks.
to wave to the camera there. All right, Ken Gonzalez back here. 3 more Tsunami players. Do you remember what your record was in this tournament?
No.
Your teammate said you had 2 draws. Is that true?
No.
That's not right. You didn't have 2 draws.
No, they're lying.
No.
I don't even think they were lying. I think they just didn't know.
They didn't know. I don't know.
Our team
I
has
think we were like
problems.
8-0, I think, maybe.
All right, well, before we go on the questions, why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Everybody.
I'm Josh Coleman,
And your number and what positions do you play?
22, and I play striker.
Brad Fuster, number 15. I play striker.
Eric Mora, I'm number 14. I play defense.
All right, one thing I noticed when I was doing this game, what's with that white headband? Who started that whole thing?
Brad.
18. Number 18.
Oh, Mo?
Mo.
Yeah, Mo.
And why'd you guys all follow him?
Because the wind got my hair in my eyes. I couldn't see.
Yeah, I noticed that. You all have like the long hair thing. Is that like an Alaskan thing?
Kinda, I guess.
It's cold in our hair.
Yeah, it
Cold,
keeps us
it's like a
warm.
fur,
Yeah.
like the animals.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it works, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of cold here. Is this not
This
cold?
is cold now.
No,
Not at all.
This is more
No.
vacation.
Really? It's vacation. Have you guys had, speaking of vacation, have you gone anywhere?
We went
Out
to
here.
the Bellagio water show, and
We're
The
going
Rio.
To
We
we're
went
going
to
to
the
the
Rio.
temple. Or the
Which one?
stratosphere.
Oh, the one right there. You're gonna go on the roller coaster on top?
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
That's why we're going, yeah.
You're crazy.
I'm not going.
You know how high that thing is?
No.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to step
No.
foot anywhere near that.
I'm probably going to stay on the first floor.
No, just don't even just watch it
Yeah.
from like above.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like too heighty for me,
This
you know,
is me.
as it is. So, okay, you got until May before you start playing soccer again. I think some of you guys were saying, but we can't go by what they say because
They don't know.
they don't know. So when do you start playing again?
May.
You just have games.
Maybe, probably. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe you don't know what's going on.
It's just me.
All right, so you can't play any sports until then, except indoor.
Well, actually, I might play for Chugiak, or like I go to high school, so I might play for high school sports,
Like what?
like soccer.
Soccer. So they can play, but the clubs aren't playing.
No, well they can't play. They're little young people.
What's he talking about?
Well, just to let everybody know, last year he didn't come to this tournament because he had a D in science.
Oh, my teacher was pregnant.
And so how did she give you a D?
Wait, is this going like to everyone or just?
Everybody.
I'm just kidding. That teacher was really nice, and
She was nice.
she was my favorite teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were gonna blame her for giving you the
No,
D?
no way. I
Never?
was not gonna blame her for that.
I'm an A in that class right now.
How do you get a D?
It's Josh.
Girls.
He has his ways.
So what? You probably have a C. You evening things out.
No,
You
yeah.
got the A. He's got the D.
I gotta see.
You got a C. See,
Oh, yeah.
you know. There you go. You even out. You know. So you're gonna go back to the strip. You're gonna go in the stratosphere.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice knowing. That's all I gotta say. Have you ever been up there?
No?
Okay. It's crazy. Crazy. You look down and there's nothing. No net. Okay. It's crazy. All right. So you'll play soccer. Does anybody play any other sport besides soccer?
Football.
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 Not football with a U, with 2 O's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I play cross. Don't play cross country, but I run cross
You
country.
run cross country?
Yeah.
All right. It's probably a lot of running out there in Alaska
Yeah.
for sure. Does anybody fish or hunt or do any of that?
I fish.
I fish sometimes. Not a
It's
lot.
kind of boring, though.
boring.
You're just standing there.
Not into it.
Stand in the river.
You hunt or you fish? You fish.
Fish. And
Fish?
yeah, fish.
Is it boring? Yeah.
Can be.
It can be when you're not catching anything. Probably.
Unless you're on like a streak, it's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Well, I've never been on a streak fishing, so. All right. Enough of that. Now's your big shot, big chance to say hello. Maybe to your teacher that had a D, you know, whoever you want to out there.
Hey, everybody out there who knows me. I'm Josh Coleman, especially Gina Gardner, or Gina Matarazzi, whatever you like.
2 Ginas?
Well, she goes by 2 names. So.
She's hiding from you.
All right, yeah.
Well, I just want to say hi to Nathan and Eli.
Domina.
No, from our team.
They couldn't make it out here?
Yeah, they're. I don't know
It's
why.
nice of you to remember them. No one else did.
Just rubbing it in.
I was out at my mom's and she got kicked out this trip. And all my friends who are interested in me even saying hi.
Yeah. This might be the last time you ever say hello to them because you're going on the strategy.
Yeah, bye.
Who's that?
That's
All these
Rice,
girls are
his
going
girlfriend.
It's one of my friends.
Girlfriend.
Just a friend.
Just a friend. Just a friend. You
Just
know?
a friend.
Just a friend. All right. Good job, guys. With us. Wave to the camera and get 3 more dudes out here. Thanks. All right. We got 3 more guys here from the Tsunami squad. We're going to find out who they are. So why don't you introduce yourself
I'm Matt White.
and your positions?
My position is striker.
I'm Trent Sanders, and my position is goalie. I'm Torwatch Shold, and I'm a wing midfielder.
All right. All right. So you guys are done now with this tournament, right?
Yeah.
Now it's time to go and play.
Yeah,
You going to go on the stratosphere?
probably.
Are you? Are you serious?
Yeah.
The roller coaster that's up there?
It's
You ever
gonna be
seen
fun.
it?
No?
Have you seen this thing?
Nope, but I'm gonna ride it.
Really? You can see it from here. It's a red tower up there.
Yeah, we can see it.
And you're all gonna do this?
Yeah. I may push you off.
It's just, you know, people do it all day, but couldn't get me up there, that's for sure. What's like the scariest thing in Alaska?
Bears?
Bears? Have you ever seen a bear like live?
Yeah.
Are you
Really?
bears? What about people that can like come in and shoot you in your house?
Does that happen?
No.
You've actually seen a bear?
Yeah.
Like how from here to like what?
Here to like a John Deere tractor.
So like 20 yards?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I just rode my bike away.
Really? Just didn't. That was it. Were you like riding past it or something? And
No, away.
you're riding away and you saw it and there you go. All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yes, I've seen a bear.
Shooting people is the most dangerous thing in Alaska right now.
Yeah, gotta watch out for it.
How were you born there?
Yeah.
Come over here a little bit. You're falling off. All right. We were talking to we did the girls team from Anchorage earlier, the Arsenal. I don't know if you know anybody that's on that team or not, but we were talking about the time of year when it's always daylight.
Oh,
Is that like weird, or how long does that go on for?
3 months?
For 3 months, there's
3
no
months.
dark.
Well, if you're in Barrow,
Really?
yeah.
Do people just go crazy?
I just close my blinds.
You just close your blinds when it's time to go to bed, and then
Yeah.
it's nighttime out.
Yeah.
Are you from Alaska?
Yeah.
So you're used to it.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Because
mean,
like no, you know, a lot of people have never been there, and so they think that's the freakiest thing about Alaska, and it's just no big deal.
yeah, I mean, it gets like about this dark, like really like 2 o'clock maybe, and then, but it never actually gets pitch black.
Really? And then it just gets sunny again. But that's during the summer.
Yeah.
Only. All right. Besides soccer, what some of the things you like to do?
I run and just
Run from bears?
You don't have anything else?
So like run cross country, like run on the team?
cross country and track.
Yeah. What relay and track do you like to run?
The mile and the 800.
Really? So you go for that distance kind of endurance type of thing there?
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Archery.
Archery. So that's why you're talking about people shooting people.
Well,
Archery.
Yeah.
Yeah? How many yards away are you pretty accurate to a target?
Depends on what kind of bow.
Well, you tell me. I don't know anything about
Compound.
these. Okay,
Compound like 20, 30 yards, bullseye. And then recurve longbow, 20 yards. I can get, I don't know, I guess it depends on how many times I've been shooting a week.
So like on your best day,
Bullseye,
yeah? From like 30 yards?
20.
20
20 with recurve and longbow.
Do you know the name? Do you know what he's talking about, all these different bows?
No idea.
No idea whatsoever.
I understand what a compound bow is, and I got the general idea, but no, not really.
All right, so what do you do? What are your hobbies?
I'm like the #1 cross-country runner in the 7th grade in my school district.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. I won every race. Yeah, right.
Did you beat him then?
I didn't race against him. He's a year
I
older than
didn't
me.
ask if you ever raced him. I said, could you beat him?
I could beat him.
There you go. Nice little competition there.
Wait, hold on, beat him in wrestling or
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you wrestled too?
No.
Wrestle like kill you, Tor. I showed you this morning.
But see, he's a faster runner, so you'd never catch him.
Exactly. Throw something at him.
You just throw something at him? It's a wrestler, like UFC type wrestler?
I don't
Can you
wrestle.
do that? Who's the wrestler? Who started talking about wrestling? You? Do you even wrestle? No, he just threw it out there.
Yeah.
And no one cares.
Shooting people.
Yeah. Shooting archery. Is he?
I guess.
Usually
No.
keepers are kind of,
Man, I don't ever attack you guys.
they're all over you right now. Aren't they? They really
Yes, they are all
Oh,
over
they are. Look at these guys. All right, so everyone likes to run basically in Alaska is what we figured out.
I don't
so.
like to run. I just.
Well, you're the #1 guy in 7th grade.
I like it. I don't like it. I'm just good at it.
Why?
Because
why do
it's
you
tiring
do it?
and it hurts.
That's fun.
Not
See?
really.
I always want to do something that's tiring and hurts and want to be the best at it.
Pretty much.
Guy's crazy. All right, who do you want to say hi to back home?
My parents.
Anyone else? I don't know.
Say your
Maybe.
school friends.
You can say you're
my
done.
school friends.
Your school friends.
Yeah.
Girlfriends or school friends?
School friends.
Okay. School friends. I've never heard that. I've seen it written, but I've never actually heard anybody say it.
Translate.
All right, I'll say hi to my parents and my school friends.
Now it's going to catch on. You guys are going to be saying it for months.
Well, who else is there? All right.
I
I'll
don't
say hi
know.
to my parents, maybe the rest of my family.
Maybe.
If they're nice to me when I get home, I might bring them a souvenir.
Well, they're
You say hi to like neighbors and, people.
Nah, not really.
Don't
No.
really.
And I guess school friends.
Yeah. School friends.
School friends.
It's always good to have school friends. All right, guys, good job. Give a nice wave, smile for the camera, and you are out. All right, got the final group of Tsunami teammates here, school friends, as we've heard a new word from your teammates there. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name's Patrick Mullet.
So you obviously weren't paying attention, right? Because you got to say your number and your position. 12 guys have said it before.
Defender and midfielder,
Okay.
and
Nope.
my number's 45.
Okay.
All right, I'm Dare Hedham. I'm a defender, number 4. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Daniel Burton, and I'm number 10, and so I play pretty much forward.
Number 4. All right. So those positions that you play, is that pretty much it? Have you ever played keeper or anything like that and decided you didn't like it?
No way.
No way? You wouldn't want to do that?
I tried keeper, but I really suck at it.
That's what most people say. You're either good or you just aren't. You think you're no good at it because you get nervous when they start coming at you, or it's just
I'm
too
just
much
a
to think about?
spaz.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Mo was the spaz on this team.
I guess we both are.
You guys both are. There's room enough, right?
Yeah.
And so are you a lifelong Alaskan resident?
No, I was born in South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
So that must have been how long have you lived in Alaska?
8 years.
Okay, so you were young
Yeah.
enough to where this is probably all you remember, this Alaska.
Kind of, yeah.
So it wasn't like a huge shock to your system?
No.
Except in the summer when it doesn't get dark.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. I don't never seen it, but I don't like it. I'll tell you that right now. We're talking about stuff. Are you a lifelong resident of Alaska?
I lived in Colorado for 3 months. Yeah.
But other than that?
No. Yeah, Alaska.
Other than that, you've been in Alaska. When did you live in Colorado?
I don't know.
When you were like 3 months old?
Yeah, 3.
About 3?
I lived in Montana too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're like making your way. So if you keep going, you'll be in Russia next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep moving across. So you're not done. You think that's the only question that I really had for you. Besides soccer, what are the kind of things are you into?
Basketball, football, and snowboarding.
Snowboarding? You do a lot of that over there?
Yeah.
You ever take a vicious spill?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just get back up?
Yeah, just go for it.
All right. All right. How about you? Are you a native of Alaska?
No.
Where are you from?
Texas.
From Texas. Where? I lived in Texas.
Dallas.
I lived in Dallas for 8 years.
We moved when I was like 2, I think.
Real, so you have no idea of anything about
What?
Dallas. You ever go back and visit?
No, just I remember it snowed once actually.
It snowed? Yeah, it does snow up there. It snowed a few times when I was there. But I lived in Dallas. I like it. You know, I don't think I'd ever go back. But if I was going to move to Alaska, what would be the biggest piece of advice you'd give me?
Make sure you dress for the weather.
Dress for the weather? Does it
Yeah.
get really cold
Yeah.
and wet
Yeah.
and dry?
Yeah.
Really? So yeah, just about anything, really. All right. You guys, were you with this team when they went to Boise?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, We won 4 out of 5 games.
Really?
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So did you get in the final?
Huh?
Or the semis?
No. It was like a friendly game.
Oh, so it was just you just play games?
Yeah.
It was canceled?
The tournament was canceled.
Oh. Okay. So 4 out of 5. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. That was last summer. Or?
Yeah.
Well, not too long ago, just like before right after school started.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you going to go with this team to Europe?
I'm really actually not sure about that.
Not sure. Would you like to?
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Germany and some other places. I'm sure people your age over there play football, soccer pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think. You should have them go to Alaska on your turf, and it'd probably be a different story.
No.
No? I've heard from everyone the fields aren't that great in Alaska.
Well, they're wrong. I like the fields.
The fields suck.
Where do you go? Like, could you snowboard off? Is this enough here?
For like the slope?
No, this is like our fields in Alaska right here.
They're gravelly?
Yeah.
Really? They're rough, so when you slide, you get tore up?
No.
No, like the incline.
Really? They just kind of dip and move and stuff?
That's more
Running out of
challenging.
tape. More challenging? All right.
Oh.
Do you agree with all this?
Yeah.
You do?
Pretty much.
All right. But did you have a fun time here, at least, in Vegas?
Mostly.
Mostly. And you'll have a better time tonight when you're way up on that building.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You guys can't wait, probably.
Yeah. Can I say hi to my mom?
Yeah, well, just going to get that. Who are you guys going to say hi to?
My mom and my dad and my brother Ian, who is in Iraq right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How long has he been over there?
6 months now.
When's he supposed to come back?
Another 6 months.
Oh, jeez. So
Yeah, I
halfway
know.
there. All right, hopefully he gets back. Anyone else? You good?
Oh, my sister Megan.
Okay.
All right, I'll say hi to Ruth, Mel, Emily, Ann, and Laura, and Sebastian.
Are those real people?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess to say hi to my mom and my small siblings, Miracle and Johnny.
Are you the oldest one?
No.
No. How many are above you?
2.
2. So you're in the middle?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Have a safe trip back. Have fun tonight on the strip over there. Yeah. Do a nice wave to the camera, and you're done. You didn't wave. All right, we're here with the head coach of the Tsunami. What was your name again, sir?
Larry.
Larry. All right. Larry, team comes up a buck short here. Had the 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
They go up against a pretty good team that you had played earlier in the day, and that's always tough.
Right, yeah. It was obviously as a consolation game, so we wanted to get everybody some time, and I thought we played well. We put solid in the beginning, like you said. We got up 3-1, and we looked nice, finished well. Then our fitness took over a little bit in the second half. We fell off a little on that. And, once the fitness goes, the touch goes, the tactics go, everything. But they hung tough, brought it back up, and it was well played.
Yeah, and it's always nice, to bring squads out here. They're playing different types of teams. They're gaining the experience, and this is only going to help them, later on.
Yeah, that's really what it's all about for us. I mean, we're a young club. We're, just coming together, even across all the age groups in our club, and it's just a good opportunity to step up and play some new faces and new games. We have the same 6 at home. We play them la-di-da-di every time, round robin. So it is nice to get out and play some quality sides that give you a new look and new tactics. And again, I thought we did well. We're very competitive. We came in last year. We weren't competitive. So it's a good step, positive step for us.
Right, and some of the guys are talking about, I guess, a trip to Europe.
Right. Yeah.
This summer to play, and I guess if you don't do these kinds of tournaments, there's really no point in going over here.
Yeah. You can't walk. You can't go from a crawl to a run. You got to walk, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're taking it one step at a time. This is playing some of these national tournaments and getting some exposure and getting used to that kind of a thing, and used to 3, 4, 5 games in a row in a tournament setting. So. Yeah, we're looking forward to Europe, and it'll be a great experience, both for soccer and using soccer to experience life. So we're really looking forward to it.
All right, well, congratulations coming out here.
Appreciate it.
Good luck this summer, and take it easy.
All right, you too.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, that'll do it for us here from Kellogg-Zaire Field, number 5. We just saw the consolation match, the Tsunami and Pikes Peak, and it was Pikes Peak up 4-3 taking that consolation game. But as you can see, these Tsunami guys, I want to go to the stratosphere with them. I want to go back to Alaska with these guys. The trip would be hilarious. There's some funny dudes. Hopefully they'll get back safe. Until then, good night. Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Landsman Productions.